In about 1 hour, we are traveling to Amsterdam, and this is all we have for the next 3 months of traveling Europe.
Just a carry-on and a backpack. We're crazy.
Yeah. As you can tell by the title of this video, I quit my job to travel the world with my boyfriend for the next 5 months, and we're here. So our plan is this. We will be traveling Europe for 3 months. We'll be moving around quite a lot. So because of that, we have a carry-on suitcase and a backpack, and they are stuffed. They are packed. Let's get into the trip. So when we landed, we immediately took a train from the airport to Utrecht, and then we took a bus to our Airbnb in Amsterdam. Do you see the little duck?
Huh?
Right there.
Aw, couple of the ducklings.
Oh.
She has little babies. I think we're here.
Oh.
Welcome to Bedje van Zuilen.
Our first Airbnb in Amsterdam was so cute. Our host Madeline was so sweet. I feel like in most of the Airbnbs I've ever been to, it's very much like, here's the code, enjoy your stay. But she was very involved. Like as soon as we got there, she came over to greet us. One thing that we did notice though was that on the listing for Airbnb, it said that there was AC. And we were very specific to try to choose places that had AC because we knew it was going to be such a hot summer in Europe. So we immediately messaged her and said, hey, you know how we can turn the AC on? And she said, there's no AC, but you can open the windows. What do you mean there's no AC? What do you mean? So the first thing you think of when you think of the Netherlands is bikes. Everyone owns a bike. There's bikes everywhere. So as we're trying to get immersed in the local culture, we had to get a bike. But my bike was too tall. This bike was built for these tall Dutch giants, and I could not touch the ground.
Oh my god, what are you doing? Oh my god, okay.
It's just scary knowing that like if I fall, I'm gonna fall. I'm on my tippy toes. After I like rode around for a little bit, I was like, okay, we can figure this out.
We're having fun on bikes and it's not scary.
Our Airbnb host made us a beautiful traditional Dutch breakfast. It was the cutest thing I've ever seen in my life.
Looks beautiful.
It does.
It is very traditionally Dutch. Looks very similar to something my grandma would make.
Yeah, apparently these sprinkles are very Dutch.
Called hagelslag. It's just chocolate sprinkles. You put it on bread with some butter.
The breakfast was $15 each, so it was a little pricey, but we didn't have walking distance restaurants where we were staying. So being able to wake up with jet lag and just go outside and have this beautiful spread waiting for us was amazing.
And then after this, I think we're gonna bike to the gym. 16 minutes away with bike. Apparently you can do a free week trial, no contract required.
It's probably the healthiest meal I've had in like 3 weeks.
I know, for real. All right, we are now riding to the gym. I almost died immediately. I don't have a phone attachment, so I'm just kind of holding it in my hand. But look at this view, huh?
We just finished the gym. Turns out you cannot do a free week, so we got a day pass.
You have to be a resident.
Yeah, so we had to get a €15 day pass.
Everything so far has just been lies, man.
Yeah,
no air conditioning. You can't do the 7-day pass.
We are now in Utrecht. We just parked our bikes. Riding around in the countryside, beautiful. Love that experience. Riding in the city, terrifying. Torture, hell, like the worst.
Yeah, you have to like cross the road and you have to look out for like a million bikes and then cars also, which is what I think is also
and people,
so cool.
like people walking.
Scrolling on Instagram Reels, I'm not even looking at any of that. So
once we got into the city after a very stressful ride, we had lunch and then we just kind of walked around Utrecht in the city center. There they have restaurants, shops, obviously the iconic canals of the Netherlands.
Huh? Yummy?
It's good, right?
Yeah.
David is very unhappy with his soft serve. Look at him. Look at him. He's so sad.
It tasted just like whipped cream, dude. I want an ice cream, not frozen whipped cream.
So this morning I went on a run in the countryside of Amsterdam and it was so cute. This is like the most beautiful run I've probably ever done before. Like, there's horses, there's cows, there's sheep. I did 1.6 miles, so if you're watching this and you are wanting to start running, just do it because you get to see these beautiful places. Like, I wouldn't have seen those cows this morning if I didn't go on a run. Look who it is. How'd it go?
Oh, it feels so good.
Yeah, you liked
I'm ready
it?
to do another one.
How long did you go?
It's measuring my recovery heart rate right now, very busy.
Today it was raining a little bit, so we decided to take the bus into the city. But for the rest of the day today, we just basically did the same as yesterday. We got coffee, we got ice cream, and we walked around a little bit more.
We ordered a spa blauw, which which is just still water in a bottle. €7.90, bro.
And this?
Hello?
Free, right? Guess we'll find out.
Guess we'll see.
We just had our lunch and now we have no idea what to do, so we're just gonna walk around, I guess.
Is there anything else to do aside from eat?
There is, but we just don't know.
Wow.
This morning we went to a cute little cafe that was actually only like a 5-minute walk from our Airbnb. It was within this like beautiful garden and they just had a little cafe right in the middle. So you were able to walk along all of the garden and like see the fruits and vegetables they were growing, and then we went up and ordered some breakfast. So we have a latte macchiato in apple tart.
Vegan mini tart.
Vegan mini tart.
Something.
And a cappuccino?
Cappuccino.
Yummy.
Look how beautiful these plates are.
Yeah, and the cups are all different. We got our toasty. It's like a mushroom cheese. Our big event for the day was going to the Railroad Museum.
I like trains.
David likes trains. This was such a cool museum. Like, they had so many trains. I was thinking maybe there'd be like 5 or 6 trains, but there were like so many trains, and they were all from different eras of time.
Oh, this is the mail, I think.
You think you'd be a good mailman? Wow.
No clue where any of those are going.
And they even had a train simulator in there, which was kind of insane, where you basically have to drive the train, and I don't think any of the controls worked. We were just absolutely confused and afraid for our lives during the simulator.
You were supposed to stop.
No! How do you stop it? Oh my god! Did you like it?
That's so scary. I think we did everything wrong. I think we killed ourselves.
That's so cool. We then met David's parents finally. They came into town to do a quick little family reunion. So we had dinner with them before we went home for the night. Day 5 is the day that we finally do our laundry. We're getting stinky. Our Airbnb in Oudzalen does not have a washer, so we have to go into the city to find a laundromat. So we got the soap already in here, and now we have to fill this. We're struggling. So hopefully all our clothes fit in here. Should we get 2 then? We were expecting laundromats to be, you know, inexpensive. No, we had 2 loads of laundry to do. So we used 1 small washer and 1 big washer. And then we had to dry them. And then we also had to buy the soap. It basically ended up being 27 euros to wash 2 loads of laundry.
Total 27 euros.
27. That is insane.
Don't like it. Yeah, but you have to wash your clothes, right? So you will pay.
So that was a little bit of a damper on the day, but luckily the laundromat was next to David's parents' hotel, and they actually got us a room for the night, which was very nice. So we got to stay in the city center this night. And then we had dinner with the rest of the family, so that was really nice. Okay, day 6, we woke up in the hotel, and today we will be climbing the Dome Tower, which is actually the tallest tower in all of the Netherlands, which is kind of insane. Today we are climbing the tower. How many steps? 460?
165 steps.
That's too many. This tower was originally built in the 1300s as a part of the cathedral. That's so crazy, the 1300s.
150 beats per minute.
Me too.
I don't know if I'm gonna make it.
We did it. I'm tired.
Why?
Why? That's why.
That's very cool.
That's pretty. After the tower, we went to get coffee, of course. What are the reviews on this one?
Very good. 4.7 with about 1,000 reviews. Why are you filming on that one though? Now you're not gonna use the
This
mic.
is for my video. Not everything's about you, mister.
Sorry about that, everyone.
Yeah, you should apologize.
I already finished my coffee.
We walked around that area for a little bit. There were a lot of really cute shops. We went into this one that I really liked. It was called Blackfish. It was very witchy and whimsical. It had a lot of like crystals and colorful clothes, and it was really, really hard for me not to buy stuff. But obviously we can't buy anything because we only have our carry-ons and they're stuffed. Today we woke up and we decided to do a day trip to Amsterdam.
We're in Amsterdam now, and we're gonna get pannenkoeken, baby.
Pannenkoeken.
Pancakes.
What?
Pancakes.
Pancakes. I have to say, like, I've been to Amsterdam, I think, twice before. Today, it was so gorgeous. Like, we had perfect weather. There wasn't that many people. And we just got to explore Amsterdam in a way that I hadn't before. Like, we went all over the city. We went, obviously, through the canals. And then we went to Vondelpark, which is this big park in Amsterdam. And it's so beautiful. And then after that, we just got dinner and took the train back home to Utrecht. Final day. We had to pack our little carry-ons last night. And it was such a task, shoving everything back into that little bag. We woke up pretty tired, but today we have a flight to Copenhagen, our next stop on this big trip. So now David and I are going to give our little recap of the city. Okay, we're leaving the Netherlands.
All right, hold on.
Oh, hold on. So today is our last day in the So today is the last day in the Netherlands, so we're leaving our Airbnb right now to go to the airport. We're flying to Copenhagen today, but we wanted to go over our pros and cons of the Netherlands, Utrecht, and one day in Amsterdam.
Pros. One underrated thing is how the Netherlands integrates nature into its cities. Like you see a lot of greenery everywhere and it's kind of seamless.
It's not super manicured.
Exactly. It's just left to be what it should be.
Yeah, it's like they're living amongst the nature, not the other way around. I do like the bike situation. It's scary for people who aren't used to biking, but it's very practical for people who live here. And the public transportation is also very nice, even though it's kind of slow.
Yeah, it's a little slower when you're like on the outskirts, but when you're in, it's pretty quick.
Yeah.
And then Amsterdam was even better, even though we were just there for a day. But
Yeah.
they have the tram, and the tram's really nice. I like tram.
Yeah, and everyone just seems a little like more happy. It seems
Yeah.
like the work-life balance here is very nice. Everyone gets off at 5 usually, or at least around then.
The cons, I would say, I mean, we were very lucky with how much sun we got, but I know the Netherlands gets a lot of rain. There's like mosquitoes and stuff. It's very windy. I would say that one's a pretty
Yeah,
big con.
I don't like the
all the
wind.
Water not being free.
There's also not a lot of public benches, surprisingly, like in the cities, like nowhere to sit.
Yeah, things are just very expensive here. The food, when we did our laundry, it was like a ridiculous amount of money. I also saw
Yes.
little things like when we were at the coffee shop, it like asked you to pay to like put your laptop down and work there. It was like, why do I have to pay to put my laptop down? Maybe that's the American part of me, you know? I like my freedoms.
Overall, I think we had such a great time in Utrecht. It was just like the perfect first stop on this trip. Being able to bike around, be in nature. I don't think that I would ever stay there for another week again. I think maybe 2 to 3 days will be completely enough. So yeah, if you liked this video, please subscribe. I will be posting all of our trip updates as we go along this crazy adventure on our 3-month journey of Europe. So we will see you guys next week in Copenhagen. Bye!